Today, Alexeyev is remembered in statues and monuments all over Nizhny Novgorod. The city center's old town has kept its charm. But crime is on the rise, and the old market babushkas must pay bribes and raise their prices beyond the local wages. The surrounding landscape is littered with the relics of a military-industrial sector on life support, struggling to make the transition from communism to capitalism.
The economy of the Soviet Union was built not for peace. It was built only for war. And when this economy, this totally militarized economy, and still very totally militarized, was open to the outside forces of the world market, well, it just simply began collapsing.
Inside the EKRANOPLAN factory, now just another communist dinosaur, is a rusting modified loon EKRANOPLAN for sale. There are no takers. The management still clings to the hope that Russia will again be a military superpower and huge subsidies will flow their way. Meanwhile, the workers and the old pensioners who gave their lives to strengthen the Soviet military are left in poverty and forgotten. Vitaly Peshinov was on the first and many other flights of the KM. As a test pilot, he risked his life often and accepted harsh living conditions as part of Alexeyev's team.
I tell you, I regret my whole life. To think about it brings me to the point of tears. We worked and nothing came of it. In our old age, we are discarded and forgotten. I'll say it right out, forgotten. Life has passed us by, my boys. All of this technology was top secret. We lived in secrecy. We lived in the woods, so no one would see us. We saw nothing of life. Life passed me by. I didn't even make any money.
Today, he lives on a pension of about $35 a month and cannot afford to buy the medicines he needs to stay alive.
We're absolutely destitute. I'm no longer ashamed to say so.
Men like Vitaly Peshinov were the unwitting victims of a Soviet military ready to sacrifice its own on the altar of military might. The EKRANOPLAN and the Quebec submarine were audacious but costly secret weapons programs that were, more than anything else, a reflection of the Soviet Union's paranoia over Western military superiority. Today, the Russian people are paying a steep price for their once totally militarized society. It is a price they will continue to pay for many years to come. While the Quebecs and the EKRANOPLAN are monuments to the folly of another era, some Soviet weapons still pose a genuine threat. In the Republic of Kazakhstan stands a crumbling plant that was the centerpiece of the Kremlin's biological weapons program. The Pentagon is now spending millions of dollars to help dismantle the factory, which once produced tons of anthrax and conducted gruesome experiments on dogs and monkeys. In the words of one Russian scientist, it was madness, but it reflected the madness of the time. For the History Channel, I'm Arthur Kent. Thanks for watching.